Are you struggling with duplicate key violations in Entity Framework Core? You're not alone. This is a common issue that can really throw a wrench in your development process. Today, we're going to tackle this problem head-on and find a solution together. I totally get how frustrating it can be when you're trying to save changes to your database, only to be met with an unexpected exception. It's like hitting a brick wall when all you want is to keep moving forward. You're definitely not the only one facing this challenge. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked, "How can I detect duplicate key violations in Entity Framework Core?" They mentioned encountering an invalid operation exception when trying to add a link between two entities in a many-to-many relationship. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what exactly is happening here? When you call save changes, Entity Framework Core throws an invalid operation exception if it detects a duplicate key. Unfortunately, the inner exception is null, making it tricky to pinpoint the exact issue. Understanding this is crucial for troubleshooting. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a powerful tip that can help you avoid these issues in the future. You won't want to miss it. To handle duplicate key violations in Entity Framework Core, the user should first ensure that they are properly managing the state of their entities. This involves checking if an entity already exists before attempting to add it to the context. Next, the user can implement a try-catch block around the save changes method. This will allow them to catch any exceptions that occur during the save operation. Within the catch block, the user should check the exception type. Specifically, they can look for DB update exception, which is thrown for database update issues, including duplicate key violations. Finally, the user can log the error or provide feedback to the user. This could involve displaying a message indicating that a duplicate entry was attempted. Fun fact, did you know that Entity Framework Core is designed to work with a variety of databases? This flexibility is great, but it can also lead to some tricky situations like duplicate key violations. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach to handle duplicate key violations in Entity Framework Core is to use an open-source library called entityframework.exceptions. This library allows you to catch specific exceptions, like unique constraint exception, when saving changes to the database. To set it up, you need to call useExceptionProcessor in your DB context's onConfiguring method. This will enable the library to process exceptions effectively. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. This user suggests that the issue with detecting duplicate key violations in Entity Framework Core arises from using a single instance of DB context. They provide a sample controller with 4 action methods to illustrate their point. In the first case, calling add first creates a new user and team, then add second attempts to add a duplicate team user, resulting in an exception due to using different DB context instances. In the second case, using the same DB context for both team users leads to an invalid operation exception because EF Core cannot track duplicates. Finally, in the third case, the user demonstrates that even when using different DB context instances in a single action method, a duplicate key violation still occurs. This highlights the importance of managing DB context instances carefully. Here's that powerful tip I promised. Regularly review your entity relationships and constraints. Keeping your model clean and well-defined can save you from many headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these strategies, you should be better equipped to handle duplicate key violations in Entity Framework Core. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks. And remember, a little prevention goes a long way.